Yo, what's going on? It's Alex. I'm gonna be making a video on basically like a tier list of anyone doing cold outreach out there, the type of niches that you should be targeting if you're selling AI or websites like me. I'm gonna make this as transparent as possible, and I want you to actually walk away with some good insight. So why should you even listen to me? So I actually do around 500 cold calls a week. I aim for about 100 a day. That's the sweet spot right there. For the most part, you'd be seeing a video of somebody doing this like tier list or whatever from somebody that like has 100K followers on or YouTube subscribers and shit, and they don't actually do the cold calls. Like I'm in the trenches. Like I'm assuming you are too if you're planning on doing this shit or you are in this shit. But I'm in the trenches. Like I know the type of people I know what's working right now. I know what kind of sucks right now, what's not working, whatever. Once again, I'm less than 4 months in, so take this completely lightly. I'm not saying I'm a professional or anything. This is just my insight from doing this for about a couple months. And like I said, better hearing from somebody in the trenches than a course seller. So, some of the things I'm going to be ranking this tier list on. So, how easy is it to actually reach the decision maker of this business? So, for example, like instead of calling like a med spa or something like that, you obviously call them. You're going to be speaking to a receptionist, but you call a handyman. You know it's going to be a little easier getting your name into whoever's in charge. Next is how much work would you actually have to fulfill for them? So if is this guy gonna be like a bitch ass client? Is this guy gonna be like texting you fucking daily to do something different on their website or whatever? AI receptionist doesn't really matter. It's all the same shit. Can you actually bring them more revenue? So this is good for churn. If you're starting to get into this shit, you want your clients to start stacking early and just stay with them the entire time you do this entire business model. Like you don't want to put somebody on a plan and they just churn, you lose them, you just wasted all that time. Next is how saturated is this niche? Um, Obviously that speaks for itself. How fast can they make decisions? Some niches sit on it for weeks, and the rest is just some basic info. But I'm just gonna get it right started. Um, I threw together about 15 niches that I've actually called myself. So first I threw in dental, and by the way, I kind of categorize these niches. Like if you do dental, obviously if somebody does braces, but it all kind of stays in the same category. I'm putting dental at a B tier. To be honest, I haven't done the most cold calling towards dental workers, but all of their clients, they're all referrals. Like they're gonna be the people that are telling you like, nah, we don't need a website. And on top of that, they're probably gonna ask you for like a bunch of random shit. Like, yeah, we need these booking systems, like these pictures. It's gonna be a hassle, but I'm putting that at a B tier. There's obviously worse. Next is home renovation. This is definitely going to be an S tier for me. For the most part, these people are looking at like about 3 to 5 jobs. For at least the people that I'm looking for, they're looking at about 3 to 5 jobs that bring them in up to like $10,000, and you just land them one extra client a month. They're obviously gonna make a fuck ton of money off of you. They're never gonna churn. And when you call up these companies, it's usually just like a business owner plus like two, three, four, five like people that work for them. So it's really easy to get in contact with the owner of this company. Next, I have electrician. I'm putting this at also an S tier. It's basically the same shit. Same shit as home renovational. One business owner and just a bunch of workers. I mean, it's pretty easy to get in contact with them. Other than that, solar. So I see a lot of people saying solar is like one of the best out there. I'm actually not. These are usually I'm putting this at A tier, definitely above orthodontist or dentist, but I'm putting this down at B. So for the most part, every solar company is like a really big industry. There's no like mom and pop shop just selling fucking solar. Like these people have like door-to-door salesmen, like they have receptionists. It's like big corporations. You're gonna waste your time. A lot of these people are just you're gonna call them. You're gonna be speaking to a receptionist. I'll put your name down. Don't waste your time. Get into something else. Bathroom remodeling. I'm putting this at S again. Three S's in a row. But yeah, bathroom remodeling. Same shit as home renovations, but these people do. It's really easy to get in contact with the homeowner. You'll probably be calling the homeowner, and they're probably pretty easy to talk to since they do like work in other people's homes and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I put that there. Landscaping. I'm putting this at A tier. To be honest, I've had a lot of like really fucked clients that I've hit up with this niche. They always seem like they're super interested, super busy, but same thing with any other company. But for the most part, they don't really speak English. I don't want to say much, but like it's harder to like pitch to them. You know, you want somebody that like actually speaks the same language as you. You're gonna waste a lot of time. These I feel like these companies they're great to get started with. They'll give you like good insight about like how cold calling works, but there's obviously way better. So plumbing, I'm putting this at an A tier, and same thing with HVAC. These two are kind of together. It's basically the same insight as uh all the other niches here, but for the most part, it's definitely uh these are like big corporations for the most part, so maybe you'd be speaking to a receptionist and shit like that. You really want to like organize your time efficiently when you're cold calling. Like you don't want to spend your time dialing and then like nobody answers, all that jazz. These are like older people. They don't really obviously they have money, but you know, they've been doing this for like 20 plus years, probably even longer than that, but a lot of these guys they'll be like 70, 80 years old sometimes and they just like they're not really interested. Roofing. I'm putting this in the same category as solar. So I would say it's if it's like a a roofing shop or a local roofing company in your area, yeah, go ahead and call them. But for the most part, same situation with solar. They are corporations, you know, getting to the business owner and actually pitching to them like it's going to be a hassle. And there's a lot of fake business profiles, like Google business profiles, if you're scraping for websites that just have fake roofing companies ask you for your zip code. If you know, you know, but it's kind of annoying trying to get to there. Handyman, I'm putting this at literally the best niche to possibly cold call. These people, they're usually same thing as plumbing, roofing, or sorry, plumbing, HVAC, electrician. It's like one person in charge with a couple other people working for them, but it's always gonna be the homeowner, or sorry, the business owner, answering the phone calls. So it's really easy to get in contact. They're probably like mid 40s guys, nice to talk to, and there's a fuck ton of them. Everyone's doing this this business model. I think I have gyms here next. If you're selling this kind of depends on what you're selling, to be honest, but gyms, it's kind of like corporation, but I'm putting this at D tier just because you probably can't get much money out of them. I know uh there's definitely some people out there that have, but I definitely stick away from this. There's a fuck ton of gyms out there, so that's a benefit. So, but for the most part, I would probably just stick away from this. Auto body. So this, or I'm gonna also categorize auto repair as well. This is the one I've had the most experience with when I first started cold calling, and I actually fucking hate it. I'm not gonna lie. These people, there's only one benefit to cold calling these types of companies. They always answer the phone. They're always gonna have their phones on them. But these people they're gonna waste your time. They're gonna book meetings, and then somebody walks into the shop. You know, they're not gonna answer. It's the most annoying and frustrating thing in the world. I'm sure some of you disagree, but from what I've seen, I've probably made around like 30 websites for auto body detailers, and about 15 of them never even showed up to the meeting and straight up just blocked my number right after. It's just a hassle. Pressure washing. I'm putting this at B tier, or sorry, A tier. Same as landscaping. They're kind of in the same category. Junk removal, same shit. There's a lot of really young kids doing this nowadays, so it'd be pretty fun if you got into contact with these younger kids doing junk removal and stuff like that. But they're uh they're pretty straightforward. They could definitely benefit from your services, and I don't know if you sell like SEO and stuff like that. They could definitely benefit. So it'd be pretty easy to sell to them as well. Pool, um, is kind of a weird category, but I'd probably put this around A tier as well. Uh, yeah, I think that basically sums up everything. Obviously, once again, I I'm not a professional here. I for the most part, I just cold call these S to A tier companies, and I sell websites. So I usually cold call companies that don't have websites and just pitch to them that I already made one for them. Pretty nice for niches like these four right here. But I'm kind of losing my train of thought. But for the most part, I would just stick to high income service based businesses and ones that you would expect a business owner to actually pick up the phone. And yeah, I think that sums it up. Obviously, doing ads and stuff like that, you would probably target bigger corporations like solar, roofing, but this is strictly just cold outreach. But I think that sums up basically everything. And yeah, I hope this was insightful.